Where's my coach?
Fear not, ladies.
Really?
I am here. Summer is here. We are ready to start. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday.
Good thing you're coaching and not demoing.
I can't work out on this? We'll see. We'll see. Wednesday, April 29th. Rounding out the month. Got a little two-part special for you guys. We got a buy-in. There's a lot of stuff written on this board, but nothing to fret about too much. We're going 3 rounds of A, B, C, and D. You're working for a minute, resting for a minute as we go through this. So starting off 60 seconds of squats. We are working that 2-second tempo. So any kind of dumbbell, kettlebell, front, goblet, one hand, two hand, some weight here, 1, 2, up for 60 seconds. And then if you're just working body weight, we'll do the jump squats, but still keeping that same tempo, 2 seconds down and then jumping up. So a full minute of that, mark your reps, then we'll rest a minute into a seated press. So same thing, sitting from the ground, pressing up, 1, 2, up. And if the press isn't working or we don't have any weight, we'll go with that pike push-up, again, controlling the descent. It's all about control for those first 2. Minute of work, rest a minute, then 60 seconds of that plank pull-through. No tempo there, obviously, but just trying to stay up for a full minute. It's going to be pretty tough. Then we take a minute off and we're going to do an iron cross hold, or at least our at-home version of it, which is going to be holding some weights or even just the weight of your arms straight out, holding for a full minute, putting some taxing in those shoulders. 3 times through, minute on, minute off, minute on, minute off, and we'll just score our total reps here. So Marcia's going to run through our options. We brought some stuff out here. It's a lovely day by the pool, so we're going to utilize what we got. Starting with just the common one, the goblet squat, typically done with a kettlebell, holding that weight front and center here. She's going to go down for 2 seconds, so it's that 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and drive straight back up. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, up. So it's not a very fast tempo, but it's just something to keep you consistent. You can go single arm front rack, or if you had any other dumbbell, kettlebell, anything like that. Even if you found yourself with 2 different weights, so if I just wanted to be mean to her and make her hold 2 different things, that front rack position would work just fine. I'll only make her do 1 of those. But it's 60 seconds of squats. Your ruck or medicine ball could be held in the same way for that. So don't overthink it, just hold it in that front position. The tempo is what you're after. If you are going body weight, you're just going to jump out of the bottom, but it's still 2 seconds down and then explode up. 2 seconds down, explode up. So we will rest a full minute from that, and then we'll switch gears into the seated press. So you got some options here. You can, if you are going single arm with the press, you can swap at about the 30-second mark if you wanted to, or 15, 15, 15, 15, something like that. But the goal is to kind of stay moving and maintain this tempo. So don't just blow out one side where it's useless and not have anything left for the other side. But we'll start using both hands together on this. So she'll turn that dumbbell sideways, feet straight out in front of her, posture perfect. So as she presses up at the top, her hands are over her shoulders, over her hips, head is neutral and through, and she'll bring it down for 1, 2, and fire it right back up. And 1, 2, fire it right back up. And if she was going single arm, it's the same tempo, pressing it up, bringing it down for 1, 2, and then throwing it right back up. So same thing, ruck, 1 hand, 2 hand, same concept, all going for that seated position right there. The pike push-up, most of you will probably not need to be feet elevated for this one. Working for a full minute, that's a lot. So find a mat, find anything, but you're gonna get into that push-up position with the feet nice and wide. Then you'll bring the feet up just a little bit, come high to the toes, and then head will aim right in front of the hands as she drives up and pushes away. So she'll come down for the 1, 2, and then drive up. And so, again, like if you feel the need to just elevate your feet, you could, but it's not really going to be necessary for this kind of movement. Being ground level is going to get the job done. The next one, the plank pull through, I guess we just use that dumbbell for it. So same yoga mat, getting into that nice plank position, starting with that weight on one side. She keeps her hips low and she just brings that weight side to side, trying to isolate the arms, getting that pulling through motion, just like that. Any odd object here will work. It doesn't require a lot of weight. It's more balance and control for the full minute. And so that's going to be for everyone. Any weight or odd object will work. But now with the crap, we're going to do the iron cross. Do we have any weights for that?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
We do.
all right. If you have 2 weights of pretty equal,
I think these are equal. Like,
Yeah.
weight-wise.
double fisting, I guess.
750 milliliters. 750 milliliters. There we go.
All right. So the iron cross, the weight, it's not just about what's in your hand. It's the entire weight of your arm being supported by this little muscle. So typically an iron cross is done hanging on the rings and it's extremely difficult. So our at-home version, it's just going to be something like that. 20-pound would be way too much, but you were just holding out. And this is precious cargo. And so she's definitely not going to let go of it, but she's keeping that static position, and then core and everything's nice and tight. You're just holding there, isolating the shoulders. We'll let her rest. But you're holding that for a full minute. So obviously you're not going to get any reps on that one, but it's going to make it harder to collect your reps for your final 2 rounds. So minute of squats, minute of rest. Minute of press, minute of rest. Minute of pulls, minute of rest. Minute of iron cross, minute of rest. 3 times through, getting us those total reps. It is going to be a nice taxing muscle burner for this, and it's going to get you ready for Fran at home. See you guys
See us on
soon.
Zoom.
Zoom. Oh my gosh, I forgot Zoom. 9:30 a.m. I am leading. 5 p.m. Coach Marshall's leading. Not with those.
Well, unless you're doing that with the iron cross.
Fair enough. See you guys soon.